Hello everyone and welcome back to Dungeons & Death Battles, the series where I definitely make sure I'm rolling d20s and not d12s for the combatants fighting in the arena.
Rules are simple. It's arena combat, combatants start 30 feet from each other, there's no fleeing, and it's a battle to the death.
Today we've got a quick rematch between the Imp and the Abyssal Chicken, the devil and demon straight from the depths of the Nine Hells themselves. Had a little bit of a discrepancy in the last combat where the Abyssal Chicken appeared to be rolling a d12, giving it somewhat of a handicap and advantage all in one. So without further ado, let's kick things off and get a bit of a rematch going, and just to confirm that we have some d20s, it's time to roll in for initiative. And the Abyssal Chicken is going to roll in first, and the Abyssal Chicken rolls in with a 9 plus 2 for 11. Let's see if the Imp could do any better. And the Imp rolls in with an 18 plus 3 for 21. And that does of course mean that the Imp is going to go first. Now both of these guys are pretty melee orientated, so the Imp is going to fly straight towards that Abyssal Chicken and is going to go in for a sting attack. So we've got definitely a d20, rolling in with a plus 5 to hit on this one. And that is a natural one, not a great start from the Imp. Abyssal Chicken now looking to capitalize on the situation with its d20 roll. And it does, of course, get multi-attack, so it's going to kick things off with that bite. And that is rolling in with a 17 plus 4 for 21. So let's get some damage on that, and it's going to be a 1d4 plus 2. And that is a 2 plus 2 for 4. However, as we know, the Imp does, of course, have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that are not silvered. And as previously established, Abyssal Chicken claws, as far as anyone's aware, are not silvered, so that's going to half back down to 2, leaving the Imp on a fairly stable 8 hit points. However, the Abyssal Chicken is coming back for more, and it's going to lash at the Imp with its claws, once again hitting a d20 roll and getting the natural 20. This seems very much like a repeat of last time, but we're going to roll in with that 1d6 plus 2 slashing damage, of course doubling up the dice roll. And that is a 5 plus 5 for 10 plus 2 for 12. Massive hit there, dropping the Imp down to just 2 hit points, even after that resistance has been taken into account. And the Imp is looking battered, bruised, and bloodied after that initial assault, but he's going to come back with that sting. Once again, rolling in the d20, plus 5 on that 17 for 22, definitely going to connect with the Abyssal Chicken. And let's roll in with some damage, got that 1d4 plus 3. And that is going to be a 3 plus 3 for 6 damage, cleaving the Abyssal Chicken down to just 4 hit points. And as established before, unfortunately for the Imp, the Abyssal Chicken does have immunity to poison and the poisoned condition. Therefore, the secondary damage from that sting is not going to do anything. So we're going to roll straight back round to the Abyssal Chicken, which is going to come in with that bite attack again. Rolling a 6 plus 4 for 10, that's not going to cut it, but it's going to come back through with its claws. And with a 9 plus 4, that is going to connect with the Imp's 13 AC. So let's roll in some damage. I think it might be over. And that is a 1 plus 2 for 3, and that, if I'm not mistaken, that is going to round down due to the Imp's damage resistance, which is going to leave the Imp on 1 hit point. This really has come down to the wire, and the Imp has 1 more sting attack left in it. Let's see if it can pull it through. And with a 13, that looks like it's going to do it. Let's roll in for some damage. Again, without resistances, it looks like it's all over with a plus 3 to damage from this. And that is a 3 plus 3 for 6. And that is going to take the Abyssal Chicken below the threshold of 0 hit points, with the Imp once again coming out on top, this time in a much more surprising manner. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am going to make sure I roll d20s from now on instead of d12s for the combatants. And I hope you'll join me next time for another episode of Dungeons & Death Battles, where we search for the most lethal monster in all of Dungeons & Dragons.